To the ground, he'll get it again. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll stay on the ground. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a give on the ground. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. They'll try to run this one in. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration. And that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Back at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown Chargers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. Gonna bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gonna return this from the 10. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Come 19. Come 19. Hunt.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, New England. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Moody's extra point is good. And the Chargers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long.
18 rep, here we go.
He'll drop to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Come on, set. Buffalo 18, 69, 69.
Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Saw throws like that on Saturdays in South Bend. The result, a 1st down. Here's a run. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to what? Here now, 2nd down and goal. They put a receiver in motion to the left. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
And this is where the threat of run just opens up everything else in your offense, especially when you have a premier back lined up behind center. And this is one of those cases where the defense is so worried about how do we stop this ground game. They don't have enough guys to account for everyone in the passing game, and results in an easy touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now it's Herbert. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Receiver in motion, headed left. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Hey, go Lion.
Now a play fake. Herbert in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Kappa. Hey, Ray. What is it?
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On third and long, it's Herbert. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. How about that play off the call sheet to convert third and 18 for a first down? Through the contact, it's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Play action now. It's Herbert. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of the Patriots has it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats go up by 7. 28-21. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. On play action, now Herbert going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Herbert throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Third down, 3 to go.
Set.
Throwing again, Herbert. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Herbert gonna go on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You gotta give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned, for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish strong.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, New England. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Patriots add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Brown now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So we've come to halftime here in Foxborough with the Patriots on top as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, set. Ready.
The third quarter begins with a run. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Patriots first down. This one complete right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Now they'll set up to throw. Off he goes. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. And in this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll try the right side this time. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the 3rd. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Johnston motioning over. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Let's go.
Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Now, faking the give. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Here's 1st and 10. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pick.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do go for it. It's Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He will have the conversion and more. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, L.A. now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers will cut it to a 2-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard. First and 10.
Bring it. Here we go.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Ready. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Up the middle they go. And he'll work his way down to about the 41. Here's 2nd and 9. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A throw on the move is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Pats will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Play action now. It's Herbert. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Johnston motioning over. Throwing on first down is Herbert. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
A run on first and goal. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That'll be caught, and he gets into the end zone, so a huge part of the comeback right there. They get the 2-point conversion. It's now a one-score game here in the fourth. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. So it is back to a one-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and long.
19 Lions. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point by Little is good. And the Patriots are going to open up the lead to 8. Little now now, following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, ram. Ready?
Now a give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Moment to try. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You already are up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
60 Eagle. Set.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Check smash.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And not much materializes there. He'll get this to the 35. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So it's a win for the Patriots. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up